can. So when y'all ready, just let me know.
You already have it so you can.
We ready.
All the rest of the people, I don't know what they make it. This two-piece bikini and bra.
Don't forget when you're asking questions, you look into the camera, look up.
I want to tell you something. I didn't listen to people.
Are you only following it?
No, I know why you want it, but I just wanted to ask them. Because I know why you want this interview.
What do you want to use it for, if you don't mind me?
Hmm?
What do you want to use it for?
So you don't know?
No, well, I just been hired. I just, you know?
Yeah, no big channel, huh?
Don't worry. You know what you say? No.
Okay, and yeah, touch up.
Touch Up TV, Cato.
We have live and direct here with Touch Up TV and Mr. Clifford Smith, aka Junior. We have a little working session going on here, but we'll get to the showpieces a little later. But I'd like to ask Mr. Smith, Junior. I'll call you Junior.
Yeah, call me Junior. Everybody know me as Junior.
Just to give us a little background on your craft here and where you got started and how you were taught this craft that you're working on here. I believe this is a headpiece here.
Yeah, this is a headpiece. But I started at a tender age, about 15 years old. And I started with Albert Bailey. He was my teacher.
Okay.
So all that you see most of what I learned is from Bailey, from Albert. I just improve on it, you know.
And this was back where in Trinidad?
Yes, back in Trinidad.
So what part of Trinidad was this?
Woodbrook.
Woodbrook. Okay. So
That was 49 years ago.
So you've been doing this for 49 years.
Yes.
So what are some of the major accomplishments, bands that you've worked with thus far?
Besides Bailey, I work with Midas as one of the founders of Midas.
Okay. Midas being a mass band in Trinidad?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're presently still there. It's run by Steve Derrick. I do some work with Heart, Legacy, Trini Revelers.
All right. So what are some of the major countries that you've worked in thus far?
St. Thomas, St. Croix, Puerto Rico, St. John, St. Croix, Antigua, Barbados, throughout the Caribbean.
Okay, so you're well traveled then.
Yeah. And then we walk throughout the United States.
All right. So you do Labor Day Carnival as well?
Yeah. Labor Day, Boston.
So for the locals, we have Junior, Mr. Clifford Smith, that I guess will be preparing for a lot of the events that'll be up and coming.
Yeah, preparing right now. I'm preparing for Montreal and St. Thomas. That's it. I spoke to Trinidad a while ago before you reach here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's an ongoing movement.
Today is the children carnival, and I usually work with the school children, so they call me and let me know that everything went all right.
Okay, now that you spoke about your children, someone taught you, and now you're here in New York. How do you see this craft being passed on to some of the younger generations?
Well, I work with the younger generation in Trinidad, the schools, right? Because most of the older guys, they study in the money now. They don't think about the young kids.
Right.
And I don't have long again, so we have to pass it on to somebody.
So what are some of the incentives that will encourage
So
some of the youths to...
we have to kite in the schools.
Carry things.
Like how we do it Hold them out. Like how we do it in Trinidad. We go to the schools.
Okay.
So the schools helping, the children helping, so they get a cut off costume. They don't pay that full price because they working too.
So you want this to be a curriculum in a school in New York, as well as
Yes.
elsewhere.
Oh, yes. But I do workshops with schools. We go Texas, I do workshop. I go California already and do workshop.
Okay. Have you done any workshops here in New York?
Never. Idea about doing something in Connecticut, I say, well, yes. But I haven't done anything for a while outside. Every year I'm in Trinidad. I'm not in Trinidad this year for reasons.
So what's the best way to teach this? Is it in a classroom setting? Is it in
Well, you cannot learn much in a workshop because you might be doing it like 3 hours a day, and you might have it for about 5 days or 10 days. You can't learn nothing much in 3 hours.
So
You cannot even learn the basics.
So how would you like to see this craft be developed going forward?
Put it in the school.
But how would you structure a program to teach it in a school? Let's say we have a school for you to work in. How would you structure this program to teach math?
Yeah, we do it just like how we do a science class.
Start from the basics.
From the basics.
So give me an idea, a novice to this whole
No,
math.
don't call yourself a novice. You just don't.
A rookie then.
Right.
So give the rookie a brief synopsis of what the basics entail.
All right. For instance, we're doing these, right? Put a little glue, cover it. This is the simple stuff. But I speaking about if you want to make like a wire structure,
Okay.
right? Yeah, you have to have your pliers, your tape, and different tapes and wire to bend.
So you need to be
Those are the things that you need to teach because that part of the art going out. A machine make this, right? Long ago we used to make this from paper, but now everything come commercial. So factory making this now.
so being mass produced.
Right. Yeah, the only thing that cannot go to the factory is the wire skill. The copper skill cannot go. But the molding goes. But you had to carve. You had to carve out this. Then we put plaster Paris, and then you could pull a mold that the factory man could make now.
So this could hold any size head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With more head.
So you see, he's hard at work here, but Mr. Smith, what are some of the things that you plan to teach and develop in Connecticut?
Well, I was asked this year to come to Connecticut to do some work with some kids, school kids, that will take part in the parade, maybe about 100 of them. And when I hear about that, I decide, well, I will come. Because no one really think about the kids right now, and they are the future, because we don't have long again. You know.
So are the kids going to be building their own costumes?
They will be building with my direction.
Okay.
Under my supervision, they will be building their own costumes.
Okay, so Junior, who contacted you to bring this cultural teachings to Connecticut?
And Mr. Michael Charles. he contacted me and told me that he wanted me to come up here and do some work with him, with the kids. I told him okay. And I think it will work.
What would you like to get out of it?
The satisfaction I would like to get is to see that the kids can do something. That they can learn to do something. So later on, I could sit back and say, well, I teach those kids. Yes, and I think that is a big step, but we will see how it works. And I think it will work out.
And when is their carnival? What month?
August month. I think like the middle of August.
And when you say that the costumes will be linked to the weather, what does that mean?
Well, they're playing a tribute to a weatherman from Connecticut.
At least giving the people some more information on what your plans are, at least for Connecticut, and you hope to take this cultural art, past Connecticut in the classrooms and workshops. We understand that Trinbago American Cultural Explorers are the ones that have developed this program for the Boys and Girls Club. The name of the program is Trinity Summer Program, and it'll be running from June for 7 weeks.